Hey guys, Irius here and welcome along to another video. Welcome back to GT7 where I have something very special to show you. And it's this. This is Fanatec's flagship and most expensive by far steering wheel. This is the Podium BMW M4 GT3. It goes on your sim and goes in your GT3 race car, if you got one. I'll leave a link to all the details in the description down below, but what I have for you today is my first impressions, and there was only one place I could take this, the Nordschleife. I hope you enjoy this one, guys. As always, if you do, please do remember to leave a like on the video, and please also make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you're new around here or if you haven't already. Let's head over to the Nurburgring to check out this incredible wheel here on Gran Turismo 7. Okay then, here we go. So you join me here, we're at the Nurburgring, and I've set up a little sort of rabbit chase, I think is the phrase, where I've got 20 or 19 actually AI cars in front of me, not of the greatest speed or intelligence, certainly in comparison to the latest offering from Polyphony Digital and Sony, Sophie. But yes, we've got 2 laps here, and I am using, as I probably alluded to in the thumbnail in the intro, the BMW M4 GT3 podium wheel from Fanatec. The top of the line wheel that they do. It costs over twice as much as any other wheel they do, and you can take this wheel off your simulator and go put it in the real thing, in the real BMW GT3 car, which is currently the M4, and it is something to behold. It's complete carbon. Every wheel looks slightly different because of this. And while I'm going through this, I'm going to attempt to take you through pretty much everything about this wheel and my first impressions of it. I'll put a link in the description down below so you can see the actual specs and all the tech stuff and all that, and where you need to get it if you want to purchase such a obscenely, dare I say, unnecessary piece of equipment for something such as Gran Turismo 7. But it's all there so you can have a look. And if you find yourself 1,400 odd quid or 1,400 odd euros down the back of the sofa and you want one of these, then you'll have all the information to do it. That's what I was saying about the the old AI in this. So we've got 2 laps here around the wonderful Nordschleife. There's no real other place that we can have taken it. We're in the M6, the Rowe Motor Oil M6, which is the closest thing I could get to the M4. And I thought I'd take it for a spin. So I've also got what usually is my webcam, or my pedal cam I should say, as almost like a wheel cam, so you can see exactly what I'm talking about here. So let me talk you through everything here. You've got a bunch of customizable buttons, so not just customizable in terms of you can change the what they say here, you can move these around wherever you want, but also the actual colours of the buttons. I think there's 14 in total. There's a bunch of buttons on the front, but there's also some buttons on the back that you do not see. You've also got these incredible rotary dials here that are just so convenient, so I can go through and mess with some stuff. So in Gran Turismo terms, let me just scroll down here because everyone's going to slow down really stupidly. In Gran Turismo terms, you can flick through everything using the left and right back buttons here. You can see me doing it with my fingers, probably on the face cam. And then when we go to, let's just get around here and not go off. Let's say we want to go to and adjust our brake bias. then you can do so with this dial here. So I actually like to drive cars with +2. Don't spit me out of the carousel, please. So you can just have a mess around with all of that, really, with absolute ease, to be quite honest with you. You've got 4 paddles on the back. You've got the 2 flappy paddles to change gears, which actually flap in both directions. So you can do it one-handed, should you wish to. Oh, someone's off. Should you wish to, whilst driving the actual GT3 car. If you've got your hand doing something else, I don't know, eating your sandwich or whatever it is you're doing whilst driving your GT3, you can actually push it backwards and forwards. So look, I don't know if you can see this and hear it. You obviously can't do it on Gran Turismo because you can't program it to that. But I've set up, I think I've just set off the old... Ah yes, you can do on Gran Turismo, but the back button actually sets off the right indicator. So that's what that does. But yeah, incredible. I've never seen it before, a wheel that you can go back and forward with. Oh. You've also got these 4, or 3 I should say, rotary dials here. You can have a flick round. It's not currently assigned to anything, but you can spin these around and put things on them, I guess, in the real thing. And also you've got the BMW button. The BMW button is actually a button. It's not just something that is, you know, the badge at all. You can actually, look, it's a D-pad. So you can go up, down, left, right on this thing. It is an absolute work of art. You've got some rubber grips here that are just super duper comfortable. I'm obviously not wearing gloves at the moment, but I can imagine if you're wearing a nice pair of gloves, you can just hold this wheel all day long, to be quite honest with you. And it is just stunning, absolutely stunning. You can see it here, you can see the shape of it. It's really unique. It's obviously got the quick release on the back here, which will bolt straight into your GT3, as I say. You got yourself a little LED there. I presume in the real car they'll have something above that, but it just feels so ergonomically perfect, and it is absolute quality. Absolute quality. It's so light. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in the intro, but if I didn't, it's real light, to be honest with you. And this is just absolutely groundbreaking. It's not a replica wheel, and they say this on the website, and it's not. You can plug it straight in to your GT3 car, and that is incredible when you actually think about it. That is insane. Completely unnecessary for something such as Gran Turismo, but hey, why not, eh? Why not, if you want to have the best of the best? And for me, this is the best of the best. You can buy 2 of those Porsche wheels for one of these, and to be honest, I can absolutely see why. I was lent this very kindly by Veloce, and I'll be honest, I don't want to give it back. But my, I am super impressed with this. If you can get your hands on one and it suits your budget, or if you can tolerate it in your budget, then absolutely go for it. I used it for about half a lap to see what the buttons were, so I didn't look like an absolute buffoon, and so I actually knew what I was talking about in terms of moving things around. But I don't want to let go. It feels like the benchmark. It feels like everything else is just gonna pale in comparison to this, and every other wheel that I hold, I'm just gonna compare it to this. And the wheels behind me are absolutely amazing, like the Gran Turismo official wheel, the McLaren wheel, the Porsche GT3 wheel, which is the one that preceded this in terms of their flagship model. We've got the F1 wheel down there as well. But none of them compare to this. They cannot hold a candle to this. So thank you, Veloce. I am so lucky to have been given the opportunity to take this and show it to you. Oh, steady. I don't know what you indicating mean. Does that mean you're going there? Apparently so. Oh yeah, but this is nice. This is nice. We're going to pass. It is a race car wheel, and you can tell. And what they've done to cross and blur those lines even further. Fanatec, it's superb. I don't want this race to finish. I'm afraid it's got to. Mwah! Chef's kiss. I hope you enjoyed the short and very amateurish run through, but I wanted to give you my thoughts on it in my own words. But yeah, this thing is absolutely incredible.